Welcome back to our modern muscle at Volo Cars. We have a very special car for you. This is a 2002 Phase 3 ZL1 Supercar GMMG Camaro. Guys, there's only 69 of these that were built. This is one of 37 that's a Phase 3. This thing's pushing 600 horsepower out of a GM Racing C5R engine. Very, very special car, documented, signed. Everything's included that you would want. This is arguably one of the most collectible Camaros to this date, and it has 417 original miles. So you guys are gonna follow me around this car. I'm gonna talk about more of the history and what it has on it as far as upgrades. There's a lot to cover, so let's check it out. The car is sitting on adjustable Penske Racing shocks, front and rear, so they are adjustable. It does have the owner's manual for that, as well as the adjustable tool key. It comes in the binder. This thing has a very filled binder, filled with documents, magazine articles, write-ups on how these cars were produced, who was involved. There is a lot of history behind these vehicles. As I was reading it, I just became more and more fascinated with this car and just realized how special it actually is. So very neat, but let's get further into the features. This is a B4C, or that's how it started, ordered through the COPO program, true to its origin as the original 1969 ZL1s. So it has the 1LE upgraded front and rear sway bars, as well as the control arms. And then coming to the rear of the car, we have GMMG's patented dual chambered dual exhaust stainless steel. It does have electric cutouts as well underneath, and man, this thing sounds mean. We're going to start it up in a little bit. You're going to hear that roar. Take a look at the paint, guys. This thing is beautiful. It's been buffed out, paint corrected, absolutely gorgeous. Le Mans blue with the white stripes just pops, especially on the chrome wheels. And if you're a car guy like myself, it's all about the sex appeal, the way the car looks, sounds, and performs. Part of the supercar option, or the ZL1 option, they painted this matte stripe on the trunk area here with a high polished Camaro lettering, and of course the GMMG badging. These cars were made in memory of Fred Gibbs and Vince Piggins, who were a very special part of the original ZL1 supercars back in '69. It is sitting on C5Z06 Corvette brakes, front and rear. So they are upgraded brakes from what the Camaros came with. So they have the disc brakes with slotted rotors on them. They're painted in that bright red, what you would find on a Corvette Z06. And then of course, the ZL1 badging, that's on both sides of the fenders. And again, immaculate condition, guys. Take a look at this thing, inside, outside, up and down. You can visit our website, volocars.com. There you can see the undercarriage of this vehicle. It is gorgeous, mint condition. Again, 417 babied miles on this thing. Hasn't even reached its full 500-mile break-in period. But let's take a look inside. So we're inside of the ZL1 supercar. Again, fantastic shape in here. It looks and smells just like new. As far as I'm concerned, it's mint condition. There's not a single blemish anywhere that I found. Now, for the ZL1 upgrades, this was optioned with the white leather seats, front and rear, and I think this may very well be the only Phase 3 with the white leather in them. So most of them came with the houndstooth interior seats that you would find in the 69s. However, this color combination with the black dash, the black trim panels, the white seats, and the Le Mans blue, it just pops. This is just a very, very visually appealing car to me. Definitely the best one that's out there. So they did embroider the ZL1 supercar logos into the headrests. Another upgrade for it was the white ball shift knob on here. So this is a 6-speed manual, and it has the shift pattern right on the front here. And then you have the plaque with the engine horsepower and little information on it here in the center. And then you have the silver-faced ZL1 embroidered or logoed gauges here in the center. So those were the upgrades. Everything else would be true to what a B4C Camaro would come with. Again, these were a stripped down version of a Z28 through the COPO program. And I think a little neat factor that I haven't found out why this is in here, I'm still doing some research, but it has a convertible top button right on the center dash there, even though this is a fixed roof coupe. So that's kind of interesting to see. I wonder why that's still here. But you have the power seats, tilt steering wheel. You have power interior as far as locks, mirrors, and windows. And then you have your classic GM monsoon stereo system with the 6-disc CD changer in it. And again, fantastic shape inside and out. The rear seats are beautiful. The headrest is the headliner is perfect. It's not sagging anywhere. And it has that new car shimmer to it. So it hasn't been shined up with a bunch of products. That's just how it looks like from new. And you also have your fog light button here in the center as well. So let's take a look at the rest of the car and some of the goodies that come with it. Like I said, this is a very extremely well documented vehicle. We do have 2 sets of keys and the original ZL1 keychains that come with. Those are still new in the plastic. So inside we have the ZL1 supercar floor mats. They're still in the plastic. We have the ZL1 car cover. That's here still, as well as all the documents. Like I said, everything's laminated, ordered nicely into a binder, so you could read it like a book. There's a lot of special history on this car. I encourage you guys to look through, or whoever the buyer is, look through this, because it really changed just the way I looked at this car at the end of the day. Very, very special. But overall condition, take a look, immaculate. The jams are squeaky clean, just like they were new. You can only keep a car this clean. You can't make it this clean. The shocks are working nicely to keep the glass hatch up. Again, no blemishes. The taillights are mint. They're not peeling or delaminating, anything like that. All the weather strippings gorgeous on it, nice and soft. It doesn't leak, it doesn't smell moldy or mildewy in here at all. So this thing has been very, very well preserved. I mean, there's not even a nick or a scratch anywhere on the plastic trim. Now, if you guys enjoy our videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you click the bell icon, you'll get notified every single time a new video gets posted. You don't want to miss out when we have badass cars like this coming through the museum. Again, myself and Jay, we handpick these cars. We get offered a lot of vehicles. We really look for the finished, the best fit and finish cars, the more rare, more sought after. Anything more collectible, it's got to come through the museum. Even if it's just rare and unique and you've never seen it before, if it catches our eye and it's nice, chances are it'll end up here. So we bring in a lot of very special inventory every week. We got new stuff coming in. It's a big operation. We stay busy, but if you enjoy it, make sure you subscribe. To see our full inventory, you can visit volocars.com. There we have a couple hundred, both modern muscle and classic cars. They're all for sale. Check it out. A lot of eye candy. volocars.com. So let's take a look at the best part, which is under the hood here. So these were optioned anywhere from 400 to 600 horsepower. This one does have the GM Racing C5R 427 cubic inch, or as you want to call it, the LS7. Again, this is number 55 of 69. And take a look at this engine bay, guys, because it is special. Mint condition. Take a look at the strut towers, the jams, the nooks and crannies. There's no dust in here. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. And to tie in with the history, it's been signed by Berger Chevrolet employees or CEOs, as well as other GMMG supercar owners, as well as GMMG employees on top of that. So a little bit of extra history that goes with the car, just kind of nice collectible, or making this car a little more collectible. And then you have your special badging up here on the hood. This 427 Camaro was built by GMMG in honor of the original Mr. Chevrolet, Dick Harrell. So, iconic vehicle in a modern form. So upgrades with the 427i, you have the Wilson custom manifold that has the ZL1 number 55 plaque right on the center. It's engraved 427 cubic inch. This is also equipped with a carbon fiber ZL1 intake system, a bigger mass airflow sensor. This does have 1 7/8 long tube headers on it, and again, that goes into the electric cutouts and the dual chambered exhaust. They have a bigger fuel system in it. Everything's upgraded. This thing has a nice lobe to it. Chop, chop, chop. We're going to start this thing up in a minute, and it is music to your ears. But again, collector grade condition, and you're only going to find it here at Volo Museum. I hope you guys enjoy this car as much as I do, because this is a very special car. Again, just a Dick Harold GMMG car in general. They're all very special. Everyone's unique. Each series that they did on these, they are definitely one of the most collectible vehicles on the market to this date. They're iconic, whether it's a Camaro or a Trans Am or a Firebird, etc. Just very, very well done cars. Again, this one is car number 55 of 69 that were produced, and this is one of only 37 of the 600 horsepower 427 Phase 3s. Collector grade condition, 417 original miles. It doesn't get any better than that. Fully documented. If you are a serious collector, you gotta have this car. You have to have it. This is one of the best cars, best Camaros that you're gonna come by. So if you are interested in purchasing it, visit volocars.com. There you can click the Buy It Now button, secure that deposit. We can even help set up financing. It's super easy. We can also get this shipped all over the nation, door-to-door service. It's just as easy. So check it out at volocars.com or give us a call. Ask for me, Caleb. We can talk about the car some more. We can go over financing and shipping options that way as well. Thanks for checking it out.